Okay, grade 6, welcome to the first math blog. We're talking about greatest common divisors. Some people also speak of it as greatest common factor. All right, and greatest common divisor is shortened as GCD. We're also speaking of least common multiple, LCM. The issue at hand really is, how do we know when to apply these concepts? All right, just a short note, a quick note. We have been dealing with multiples and divisors since elementary school. So what are multiples? Multiples are basically all the values that you find inside of your times table. We repeat our times table, those numbers that we repeat, those are multiples. The divisors are the numbers that we find on the leftmost column and on the top row. All right, and those, they're called divisors because if we take some number on the inside and divide it by some number on the outside, we get another number on the outside. For instance, if you take 8, right, and you divide it by 2, you end up getting 4. So that means that 2 and 4 are divisors of 8. Similarly, if you take 10 and you divide it by 2, you get 5. All right, and notice something happens. You can divide 10 by 2. You can also divide 8 by 2. So in that case, we call 2 the greatest common divisor of 8 and 10. So how do we apply these concepts? All right, so we just mentioned greatest common divisor. Divisor basically implies that there's some division going on, all right? So suppose we have this problem in which we have 18 slices of pizza. So we have 18 slices of pizza and 24 nuggets to share out equally. All right, so we just want to find a way in which we can get the greatest possible number of plates in which there are 18 slices of pizza and 24 nuggets shared out evenly. Nobody's going to get more than the other person. All right, so again, we have 18 slices, all right, and we have 24 nuggets. And the challenge is, how can we divide this up into plates in which every single plate looks the same, basically? This problem has to be a divisor problem because we are doing some sharing. So sharing implies that we are working with GCD. All right, sharing this or serving. Once we hear the word sharing or the word servings, we know that we're dealing with GCD. Okay, now obviously if you try to give everybody one slice of pizza, the problem is you're going to end up with 18 plates and you're going to have some nuggets left over. After the 18 nuggets, you're going to still have 6 nuggets left over. So we can't have 18 plates. Let's try. Can we have 9 plates? Problem is, after you share out 9 plates and everybody gets 2 slices each, we're still gonna have 6 nuggets left over. All right. So what we find out here is the best way to share this is to look for a number that is the biggest number that can go evenly into both 18 and 24. So in other words, we look for the times table that has 18 and 24, and lo and behold, we find it. We're looking for 18 and 24. We have 18 here and we have 24 here. What times table do we find that in? We find that in the 6 times table. All right, so that means that 6 over here is the greatest common divisor of 18 and 24. All right, so the answer to the question would be that we can have 6 plates. So here we go, 6 plates. So there are our 6 plates. We have 6 plates. Okay, and in those plates we can put our pizza. We can put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So in blue, what we have there are our slices of pizza. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So those are my 18 slices of pizza. And now how do I share up my nuggets? I'm gonna make my nuggets shaded. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so there you have it. In every plate I have 3 slices of pizza and 4 nuggets. And let's see if it adds up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I have my 18 pizza slices. And do I have my nuggets? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I have my 24 nuggets. And how many plates did I use? I used 6 plates. Do they all look the same? Yes, they do. So the answer to the problem of how many plates or how many servings do I need if I have 18 slices of pizza and 24 nuggets? What's the greatest number of plates that I can use? The greatest number of plates that I can use would have to be 6. If you try to get beyond 6, we're in trouble. If we use, for instance, try to use 7 plates, it's not going to work because 7 is not a divisor of 18 or 24. Right? If I try to use 8 plates, then I'm going to be able to get my pizza. I'm going to be able to get my pizza shared up. If I use, said 4, I'm going to be able to get my nuggets rather shared up. But I'm not going to be able to share up my pizza, all right? So the only way that we can solve this problem is if we use 6 plates. And that's it. All right, so that's for the sharing. So another problem that might come up is problems dealing with scheduling. So a bus leaves at 4 o'clock. 2 buses leave at 4 o'clock. All right, bus A and bus B. All right, bus A leaves every 5 minutes after that. And bus B leaves every 10 minutes after that. So bus A leaves every 5 minutes. Bus B leaves every 10 minutes. When are they going to meet next? So we are trying to figure out what is the least common multiple of 5 and 10. Well, we go back to our times table and we look in the 5 times table and the 10 times table. Now we don't have the 10 times table here, but we know the 10 times table well. All right, 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. And obviously the least common multiple of 5 and 10 would be 10. So the next time the bus leaves, it would be 4:10. And anything with scheduling would have to be an LCM problem, right? And that's it. So scheduling, LCM problem. Sharing, GCF. So that's a basic lesson, all right? That's the first blog. Sorry for any distractions while I was making this video. Thank you, bye-bye.